My beloved, dear, beautiful, amazing Libra, I'm Gabriella from Gabriella's Vampire Tarot. For today, I'm going to be doing a general love reading, a 5-card spread. But before I do that, I want to offer these two beautiful roses as a token of my love and appreciation for you all for supporting me. I love you guys so very much. So again, thank you all for your amazing and beautiful support. So for this love reading, the first card represents you, the second, the other person, the third, the relationship, the fourth, the past, the fifth, the future. And then I'll draw a Vampire Oracle and then a Favole card. So let's get started with card number 1, which is for you. Justice. Oh my goodness. You seem to be in a very balanced situation. And you know what? This is you in your full glory, man or woman, but this is your card. Wow. I am not surprised, that you would get such a beautiful, balanced, card. You seem to be very, like you have everything taken care of. You probably have a very, loving family, a job, everything, it's just all in a really stable situation. I mean, you could even be a stable-minded individual. A lot of, there's a lot of people that are not always going to be stable, but it looks like that you're one of the very lucky few that can be very stable and just in a grounded situation. Wow. And I'm not surprised, this is your beloved, beautiful card. And it's incredibly strong, when, cards get pulled, for the, zodiacs, in their, in their element and stuff like that, or in their cards and stuff like that. So it's like Sagittarius for temperance, Leo for strength, Aquarius for star, Gemini for lovers, and so forth, what have you. But I just love that I was able to draw this card for you. The other person, oh my goodness, Queen of Wands. You could be with a Leo. Wow. Whoever this person is, it's like, if you look at this card, it's like the come hither, kind of seductive kind of card. It's like saying, oh, look at all of my, beautiful roses that I have to offer for you. Well, my beloved Libra, maybe you could be with a Leo, man, woman, whoever, or, you could be, or yeah, you could, have Leo somewhere in your star chart, but this individual looks like they're waiting for you. They're very passionate. They're very strong-willed. They're confident and courageous, and that's what the, this card is pretty much just, symbolizing. Is just pretty much just saying, this person is just kind of waiting for you. I wonder who it is. The relationship, okay, you get 2 of Knives. Okay, so the thing is, there seems to be a bit of an indecision kind of situation because there's 2 knives and that usually means 2 choices. Which way do you go? Do you go right or left or right, backwards, forwards, anytime? The thing is for you, my beloved dear Libra, is that, all you have to do is just use your senses, take off the blindfold, and choose who you want to be with. And the thing is choices are not always going to be easy. I mean, whatever, whatever comes your way, you need to sometimes put a lot of time and effort into it. Nothing, immediate gratification doesn't work. And the thing is, it's like if you want to be with this individual, you'll have to actually do a lot of dating, courtships, just to get to know this person. Because the thing is there's more that meets the eye. There's usually, one person, that comes across as being very romantic and beautiful on the outside for both men and women to say, oh yeah, that guy looks attractive, that woman looks beautiful, whoever. The thing is, it's like you want to make sure that all systems go and to make sure that whoever you do have your eyes on or whoever you are with, that there's more to the story than what they present to you. So, for example, I think I told Scorpio or a Virgo or one of those other, zodiacs, is that, okay, hypothetically, you have your eyes, set on somebody, a celebrity, for example, and you think, oh, I want to be with that man or woman because they, they're so funny in their interviews, they laugh so beautifully, they have beautiful hair, beautiful eyes, beautiful voice and stuff like that. But the thing is there's, usually a facade to those people. And that's, with anybody, it's like the thing is, it's like there's more that meets the eye, it's like you could, be neighbors or something, let's say, you have your eyes on this, grocery store cashier, and you pretty much think, oh, I want to be with that person because they're so sweet, they're kind, they're funny, they're very, welcoming and stuff like that. They always greet me, they always wish me a nice day and stuff like that. Good, it's like it's good to have good manners and it's good to, feel comfortable and happy with this individual, but there's usually more to somebody's appearance or the way they act out on the street than who they are on the inside. Because, a lot of people, they have this mask and they pretty much just think, well, for example, if you look at this expression of this vampiress, she's pretty much just saying, come hither, but, if you look at the eyes, those eyes are not friendly at all. Those are kind of like saying, come hither so I can feed off of you and stuff like that. Well, the thing is, to each their own. If you want to let yourself get fed off by those people, your choice. But the thing is, it's like you have to make sure that all the I's are dotted and the T's are crossed, and yeah, go through courtship phases as much as possible, so you don't feel like you have to be dealing with any kind of indecision kind of situation. Because in your past, you got the Ace of Skulls. You could be with an Earth sign of a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, but it looks like in your past, that you were incredibly stable. You had abundance. You had, so much, going for you. You could be a rich individual. You don't have to be financially rich, but psychology. I mean, in your mind, you could be rich. My goodness, I sometimes can't talk, but, psychologically rich. And the thing is, you could be very funny, very intelligent, very, beautiful on the inside. You could be very caring and loving, and maybe that's what draws a lot of people towards you, because if they, see how grounded and stable you are as being the Libra and having the Ace of Skulls, it's like, I'm not surprised that you'd have people drawn towards you. Let's look at your future. The moon. Oh my goodness. It looks like that you're heading off towards a new journey, my beloved dear Libra, man, woman, whoever. But the moon, it's like, hopefully it's not going to turn into this very, mean, vicious vampiress, like the Queen of Wands. Maybe this is still secretly the Queen of Wands. But it could also be that you'll end up with a water sign in the future. I know that there's a lot of beautiful, Libra and water, people, will mix and stuff like that. Air and water could be a nice, beautiful connection too. But it looks like that you're pretty much heading off on this new journey, because normally in the other tarot deck you see this, the little squiggly, path that's heading down towards the mountain of opportunity, and the light is pretty much igniting its light to say, I'll be guiding you towards more opportunities and stuff like that. Well, it's up to you on how this resonates, but let's see what Vampire Oracle has for you. Come on now. Okay, faith. Trust, unwavering, and confidence. Okay. The thing is, if you want to have a real stable, connection, any kind of love, connection with anybody, make sure that there's trust and faith, between, especially trust. You want to be able, you want to trust this individual, because the thing is, there's more that meets the eye of anybody. The thing is, it's like, if you find that somebody looks very beautiful or handsome on the outside, maybe, they're not trustworthy. So you want to make sure that all systems go, that they are very, so loving and kind on the inside, and not just only being very handsome just to lure their own victims in, so they can break their hearts and stuff like that. You want to make sure that there's also, confidence. It's like, if you yourself don't feel confident, make sure that you feel confident enough to approach this person. But also make sure that the other person also has confidence, and not think, okay, it's like, I'm just going to, try something out, because this other person could also just have no confidence whatsoever. And then, that could also cause, problems. If you look at the expression of this vampiress, she's kind of a little bit on the pouty side, because she's pretty much just thinking, I wonder, when it'll happen. Unless you can resonate, unless this resonates with you, man or woman, whoever. But the thing is, it's like, I would just have faith, and just, make sure that all systems go. And if, the other person, seems to be a true individual, that's very loving and caring also on the inside, and not just only on the outside, hopefully, it'll all work out in the end for you. Okay, I'm going to finish off with the Favoli card and see what other information I can offer. The Knave of Flowers. This is like the Knight of Pentacles. So there's actually some slow, movement and development heading towards you. So the thing is, it's like, yeah, allow, yourself to go through any dating and courtship phases, and, take all the time you need just to get to know who this person is, because there's usually more that meets the eye, and there's usually, another side of them. On one side, they can be extremely charming and loving and very helpful and caring, towards other people, but they could also be extremely, really mean, vicious, and rude on the inside. So I would just, take your time and just, kind of go through the courtship and dating phase. Well, my beloved dear Libra, I just want to thank you all so much for supporting me and my channel. I love you guys so very much for supporting me. I just want to wish you all the best of luck in your endeavors and your passions, whatever it may be. In a few days, I'm going to go back to general readings, but I just want to say how much I love and appreciate you guys so very much, so thank you again.